A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Thursday, September 22nd. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. The spiritual leader of the Salvation Army in Port Jervis can't believe what happened to the organization's thrift shop. Some person or persons broke into the shop at 130 Pike Street overnight on Friday, cut open the safe, and stole an undetermined amount of cash that had been collected the day before. When the store clerk came to work the following morning, the door was opened. She saw what had happened, called the manager and the police. Corps Lieutenant Nereus Morgaria says the shop had just reopened after being closed for renovations.
It's kind of like upsetting, and it's like, we're here to serve the community. So even if the person, who did this, we're here to help them. So, yeah, it's kind of upsetting in that case.
In addition to the contents in the safe, a tabletop kettle with community donations inside was stolen. The door, tabletop kettle, and safe will now need to be replaced. A one-car crash in the village of Florida just before 10 p.m. last night claimed one life, according to first responders at the scene. The accident involved an overturned vehicle on Route 94 near Golette Road. A medical examiner was called to the scene. Rehabilitation of the City of Beacon's Pocket Dam, one of 3 dams and 2 wells that supply the city with its water, has been completed with the valve reopened and the reservoir refilling. Mayor Lee Kuriakou says the dam was leaking some 80,000 gallons of water a day.
The Pocket Dam is the smallest one. It's basically a holding pad for water coming down from one of the big dams, and then we put that into our water treatment facility. And it's not a big dam, but it was leaking at a rate of almost 50% of it would disappear in a day.
This was the first comprehensive reconstruction of the Pocket Dam since it was built in the 1920s. Fire that broke out early Wednesday gutted 2 large buildings at a food processing plant in Canianga Lake. Fire Chief Mark Pennell says 15 fire departments were on the scene, battling the blaze with 5 others on standby. He termed it one of the largest fires in Sullivan County, and because of the recent weather conditions, it was difficult to fight.
Our water source was a problem. We have one right on the opposite side of the building. Unfortunately, because of the weed growth and the water shortage this year with we just didn't have water. So we started up the tanker, and we started running tankers to a local lake. So we had a contingency plan in place that if this did happen. So everything worked out well.
The cause of the fire is under investigation. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
Unemployment rates in the Hudson Valley Catskills counties in August declined compared to the same month last year. According to state Labor Department statistics, Orange County saw 3.6% unemployment in August, as compared to 4.6% last August. Sullivan County saw 3.3% unemployment, compared to 4.6% 1 year earlier. The City of Kingston's first large-scale municipal solar panel array on the roof of the Andy Murphy Neighborhood Center on Broadway is now fully operational. Mayor Stephen Noble says the system, with 110 panels, is designed to meet 110% of the demand for the entire building's electrical usage.
For us as the City of Kingston, this is an opportunity for us to continue to move toward our goal of being 100% renewable energy for all of our electricity in our city buildings by 2030.
The New York State Energy Research and Development Authority funded some $80,000 for the project, while the city contributed about $30,000. Retired Orange County Court Judge Pano Patsalos died last Saturday at age 93. The Newburgh native earned his Doctor of Law degree in 1957, following his service in the Army during the Korean conflict. Patzelo served in private practice and as a Newburgh Town Justice, ultimately serving as an Orange County Court judge. A funeral service will be held on Friday at St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church in Newburgh. 2 Brooklyn men have been arrested by the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office on a felony charge of offering a false instrument for filing. It's alleged that 24-year-old David Liefler and 34-year-old Emmanuel Friedman used an address in the town of Fallsburg where they did not live to apply for a full carry pistol permit. State Attorney General Letitia James yesterday filed a lawsuit against Donald Trump, the Trump Organization, senior management, and involved entities for engaging in years of alleged financial fraud to obtain a number of economic benefits. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.